Hi everyone, it's Danny and I'm CraftCoBudgets. Welcome back if you're one of my returning subscribers, and welcome if you've just stumbled upon this hot mess of mine. Welcome to the madness. Okay, so today we are cash stuffing. We are cash stuffing $2,195, and that consists of my usual paycheck sinking funds breakdown. I am also adding in, since Janelle's from Janelle Ray Budgets, her escape room series, I'll be getting her binders tomorrow. Whee! I'm so excited. She is starting this on Sunday, so I wanted to, because of our me not having a job at the end of this month, I wanted to put the money away for the month, so I at least know that I can do the 1 month. I think she said it's going to be $70 a week, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do going forward in July. It just depends on many things. And then we're also going to cash stuff my business binder, so that's why I had two breakdowns here, because let me tell you, the struggle was real this week trying to figure out all this money. All right, so I'm not counting this. I'm sorry, guys. I have been in the abyss of trying to get this money breakdown right, and I just don't want to count it again. I'm going to be honest with you. Can you still see my cash tray? Oh, yeah, you're good. All right, so we're going to start with my wallet, which is looking miserable. I do have my food and gas money in there. That is always budgeted from our first paycheck of the month, and I budget just once a month for that. I have a huge amount of receipts. We had like shopping gone wild, grocery shopping gone wild. So I have absolutely no rollover except my coins, which I forgot about. Let me just take them out. There isn't too much in there, but we'll get it out of there. Okay, so for me, I get $30 to spend on whatever I want for 2 weeks. And then I have 15 for craft and 15 for miscellaneous. Now, these sinking funds will probably change for the beginning of July. I am cutting some things back. Yeah, so anyway, we will keep that. That is all stocked up again, and I'm going to try really hard not to spend any of it this next 2 weeks. So let me close that up. That one's done. Let me mark off here, because if I don't keep track, I'm a hot mess. All right, so now we're going to go into the kitchen binder, which is what I call it the kitchen binder, because it's what my husband accesses for his gas and cigarettes. And we're going to eating out. Now, eating out does not have the 45. As I said, grocery shopping gone wild this last 2 weeks. So we are going to take this out. So we've got 25, we've got 27 for rollover. I'm not going to argue about that. And we're going to put 45 back in, because that's how I do it. Alrighty, and then my hubby always gets $50 a paycheck, a regular paycheck. So he's got 150 in there. We do not fill our fund money until the end of the month. So this just got filled, what, 2 weeks ago. So we're going to leave that in there. And that's done. We will mark that off. So 45 and 50. Now we're going to get into our sinking funds. Oops. My desk is such a hot mess for my release, and you know I haven't filled out my trackers, you know it. So car maintenance is getting 15. Let's get a pen here. So we're 6, 7, and that is getting $15, so that's going to make it $125. So we will, and I have condensed this, so 10 and 15. So now we should have 125, 110, 25. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Bike maintenance gets $10 this paycheck. So let's write that on here. Oops, 6, 7, $10. That's going to make, we should have 90. Let's add the 10, 50, 70, 80, 90. Good stuff. My tags. Tags is getting $20. Let's see where we're at with this. So my husband's truck is fully funded. Why do I only have 20 in the Harley? Hang on a minute. Oh, I know why. Because this one here, the soft tail, yes, we have a lot of motorbikes around here, let me tell you. So I've actually got to pay this. Did I forget about it? I think I did. Hang on. I got to write a note for myself because where's a ruled one of things that I need to do that I forget about. So, soft tail, rego, pay. Got to keep a note for myself because, all right. So we're adding to my husband's Harley. So he's getting $20 in there. I'm going kind of, these are not really in order. They kind of got out of order. So once we've got, I think we only need $1 more for his Harley. The other Harley's done. Next, we're going to be hitting my car, which is the most expensive because I have personalized plates. It was a gift and I wanted to keep them. So let's add onto here. I'm just adding this on, and once I make a payment out of there, I will take it off. So this is going to be $230 in total there. And I hope it's right. We'll check it later. Clothing. Let's mark this off. We've got car maintenance, bike maintenance, tags. Clothing is getting 15, and this is one of the categories that might go away. Because we really don't, I have plenty of clothes. So that's going to be 173. Did I add that right? Where are we? 157 plus 15. 172. No, Danny, you got that completely wrong. Okay. We're going to add $15 to here. 10 and 15. So we should have 172, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 65, 70, 172. Yes, this is plenty. I do have to get my husband some shorts, but really I have plenty of clothes and I love Goodwill. You know, that's how we're going to work it. Health is 15. Now this I'm bulking up because I do have insurance with my husband, so it's not like I'm not going to have insurance. I just want to make sure that we got enough money for co-pays and anything that we may need. So 199. Sorry about that loud bang. We'll add 15 on here. 10 and 15. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 200. So I guess I threw $1 in there. This is my flexible savings account that I just keep track of how much is in there. So I guess I threw $1 in there. So let's just add that $1 and make it 200. And that makes me happy. This one probably won't go away. Okay, my hair is going to get 25. And that now has, okay, so this is personal, this is self-care. This is my hair one here. So we're going to add $25 and that's going to make it $125. And I am due to get my hair done next week, so that's got plenty in it. Actually, I'm doing some other stuff with my hair, so it might be a bit more. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 125 in there. And then I don't add to this self-care until the end of the month, and that's probably going to disappear, and I'll probably do something else with that money because I'd rather put that money somewhere else. Alrighty, keeping going. Oh no, I do put $50 in there. Okay. I used to think it was in the last one, but it isn't. It is in this one. So, yes, I might get my nails done. I might not, but I would rather put all this money into something else. So for now, it's got $150 in it, and we're just going to keep it like that. Yeah, we're going to keep it like that for now because I just don't see, honestly, $150. I'd rather put that towards debt. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, let's go back. Amazon Prime is getting 10. Let's put it on here. Plus 10 will make 70, and we're halfway saved for that. So that does indeed make $70. 20, 40, 60, 70. I pay yearly, so I like to save for this. Once I've actually fully funded that, I might throw that money into, hold on to that money and put it towards debt. Housing, are we doing housing? No, we're not, because I took it out. Okay, so I didn't get myself another envelope. So let me just quickly grab one here. I'm sure I've got one. Yep, right here. This is going to be, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this, but for now, my job loss, we're going to put $300 in there. We're just going to keep this money aside. I'm nervous, obviously, about losing my income, and I took my Etsy pay, what I got left from my Etsy pay, and took $400 out. $300 is going to the job loss envelope just as a safety net. And then I did transfer $100 to our Australian savings account because we need to start beefing that up. A year and a half and we'll have to tackle that one. But I've been throwing extra money and extra savings over to that. So that is that. I know this is my job loss envelope, so we're gonna finish that one. That's our sinking funds. Now we're gonna go into savings and get my change out of the way here. So savings, we always put $50 into our savings, and I do like my tracker because it makes me feel like I've achieved something. So we're going to do one. These are $10 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once I do this, I wipe it clean, and I'll put another dot in here to say that that's another 1,000 saved. So that'll make, when this is finished, we'll have 3,000 in our emergency savings, which I'm thinking about keeping the 1,000. I just don't think 1,000 is enough for an emergency when you own a home. I mean, everything that's been an emergency has been well over 1,000. So I'm tossing up whether keeping 2,000 in emergency and then taking that 1,000 when it reaches 3,000, and starting a month ahead, or putting it onto our debt, because I'm concerned about our debt, because to explain, my income, my total income, I only worked part-time. All my income went for extra debt payment. That's why I had so much money for savings challenges, because I had approximately $1,100, $1,200 a month to put towards extra debt. We make a minimum payment. Well, it's not a minimum payment. It's what we choose to do. We pay $500 off on our last credit card debt, which is interest-free. And then I added between $1,100, $1,200, which was my paycheck, as an extra payment. I'm not going to have that in July. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep adding money and process what we're going to do. So we're going to add 50 today. We add 50 every paycheck, so now we should have 2,850. I think I did transfer money to the bank. Oops, how about we put the 50 in? So we have 2,500, 2,500, 2,750, 2,800, 2,850. And yes, we do have more in this account from the interest, but I'm not counting that. It's just a bonus. We'll always just leave it in there and let it accrue interest as well. So that's our emergency savings. All right, let's get this rollover out the way. I keep knocking it. Okay, so we've done the emergency. We'll go back to birthdays. So let's do my grandkids' savings. They get $5 each. We'll come back to birthdays. Christmas is a separate. Birthdays and Christmas I do savings challenges for, and I put the money in here for the savings challenges. Bank of Mum, what do we have in Bank of Mum? 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have $74. I'm not going to, this is funded with rollover. But I also like to do my Thrifty Thursdays on rollover. And this week I only have this much for rollover, which kind of makes me sad. But anyway, let's do my precious grandsons. I took $100 out of each of their accounts, $400, and I have put it in a high yield savings account so it can grow some interest. So I have placeholders, and we are only adding $5 this paycheck, so we should have 110. I'm only counting the first one because they're all exactly the same. So we have 100, 5, 10. And as soon as this reaches, let's see, there's 4 of them. So once we get to $25 each, I can put another 100 in there. I would rather it gain interest than just sit in a binder because it's a long-term savings. All right, we're going to do the next one. And as I said, I'm not going to count because they're exactly the same. And we're just going to add our, I pulled that out. We're just going to add our $5 and call that done. Alrighty, next grandson. I have 3 grandsons, and we never thought we were going to get a girl. And we finally have a girl. I have a granddaughter, and I cannot wait to spend time with her, adding the 5. I cannot wait. I love her. She has some attitude, and I love it. I love it, love it. And here she is, my precious Princess Zara, I call her. And we're going to add $5 to hers. And we don't know what we're going to do with this. We don't know if we're going to leave it, you know, as an inheritance, or when we go home to Australia, if we want to have fun and take them somewhere, we're going to do that. All right, travel is getting 25. Now, I did put travel in the bank. I decided that $985 to keep that around was crazy. Let's put it in the bank and earn some money. So we are adding $25 today. So that is going to give us what, 1,005? Why isn't my brain like computing? To be on the safe side. Yeah, 1,005. That's our travel fund. We are taking a small trip. I just don't know when. And I have a gazillion placeholders in here. And I thought I pulled out 1,000 placeholder. Anyway, I will go back to it. But we're adding 25 to this. So, 25. Let's make sure we have 1,005 in here. All right, we've got 500, 700, 800, 950, 970, 990, 1,005. Woohoo! I will replace that with a placeholder for $1,000 that I transferred into a high yield savings account. My CD ladder I opened. I have to take this 50 out. Okay, sorry about that. My husband walked in. So we're taking the CD ladder out. and it was actually for June. So minus 50, so we've got 0 in there, and I usually fund that with rollover money. So I've already paid that. I don't know what I did. I'm just shoving that back in there. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea. Okay, so Random Acts of Kindness is going to stay. We're not going to fill that, and that is that one. So we've done our travel. So now I need to put $20, which I always forget, into Disney Plus, which is, I forgot, is always in here, and I'm paying this monthly right now. It's $20. I don't mind so much. So we're going to put that in there so I don't forget that. This is my bills binder. So we've done that, and now I've got to get the money out for birthdays while I have my savings binder, and we always do $75 a regular paycheck. I'm doing 2 10s, 5 20s, 1 2 3 4 5, and 31s. Now I know from the bank this is $25, and we need to add 5. 1 2 3 4 5. So that's going to give us $30 in ones. I like to have a lot of ones. So 25, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75. $75 will go in here until I do my adventure savings for birthdays. And that is almost the regular cash stuffing. Okay, so then I pull out money for my savings challenges, and because I've got everything mixed up, you know what, we might leave that and just do my business binder, and that'll make things better. So I've got to get my little cheat sheet here. So we're going to put $250 into supplies. Now I transferred 300, hang on, let me figure it out for you. I should have got the prop money out and I completely forgot. Hang on a second. I put 30%. Okay, I'm back. My husband kept walking in and out, and I didn't know if he wanted to talk to me or whatever. So what I did was I grabbed my prop money. So in taxes, I transferred into our high yield savings account $394 for my taxes. So this should be 1 2 3 50 70 90 24 394, and it should give us $1,365. So let's make sure the money's right before I go changing things about. I'm trying to, prop money does my head in, that's why I made my own. All right, let's put the 20s in there, and there's a 1 and a 2. All right, so there should be 1,365. So we've got 500, 750, 950, 1,050, 1,150. I messed myself up. 5, 750, 950, 1,050, 1,150, 1,250, 1,300, 20, 40, 60, 2, 4, 5. Yep, 1,365. So I'm going to change this out. I'm going to put a $1,000 placeholder. And I am going to put, let's see, 250, 350. Oh, let me grab a 10. 360, 365. Let's just get a 5. Alrighty. That just makes me feel better. So this is all prop money. Let's get that out of the way and make sure I have 1,000, 1,250, 1,300. Oh, I did that. Oh, here we go. Good Lord. 1,000, 1,250, 1,350, 1,360, 1,365. Oh boy, that was a struggle. All right, so we are going to put that in there. I took all the money, put it in my high yield savings account so it can earn interest all year waiting to pay my taxes, because I literally have no idea how much my taxes are going to be this year. So let's get all this prop money out the way. I'm going to keep these ones. Put that just over there for now. And this prop bill is in my Etsy store. I have all denominations plus some IOUs. I just print them out and laminate it. If you're interested, if you're not, that's fine. Okay, bills. I paid all my bills. So now let's go into supplies. Supplies is getting $250. We're doing 100. We're doing 50 and 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be $250. 150, 70, 90, 210, 220. Sorry, 230, 250. 250 going in there. And I haven't been keeping up with my tracker because honestly I go in and out of it because I have an Etsy store, you know. So we have 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 271. We have $271 in supplies, and I'm just going to keep it in there. I'm not going to bother with the tracker. Next we got to do, so some supporting, let me have a look. Budget supplies. Okay, so supporting small business is my memberships. I have 5 memberships right now for fellow YouTubers and Etsy shops, and that's what I decided I wanted to do from my Etsy pay. So we're going to put $50 in there as 2 20s and a 10, and that's what this one's for. And then for equipment, we are just putting $10 in this month because we have 50 in there. So we now have $60, and I think I'm going to have to buy another laminator here soon. Budget supplies, I'm not touching in case I need something. Shipping is getting $5. Oops, $5. So we now have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3. And I keep this just in case I do a giveaway, things like that. I just want to have some cash to pay for the shipping. And this is my PO box, and we're putting $10 in there, which I've already done it. What the heck? 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88. No, I've already done it. So we're adding 10. I hadn't done it. I'd written it down, but I hadn't done it. So we should have 98. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 98. I have to find out what it's going to be this year. It's not due until September, and it was only like $92. So this may be fully funded, but I have a feeling, you know, it's the post office. I have a feeling it's going to go up. So that's my business binder done. And I keep my little, where's my little book that I keep? I'm a hot mess, guys, a hot mess. All right, I like to keep my book in here. That's just keeps a record of what I've earned. So let's put that away. I've got more prop money over here. Let's put that away. Okay, so now we should be able to do Janelle's. So Janelle's, we're going to do, I have money left over and I don't know why. Why do I have money left over? Let's just do this and figure out what the heck I'm doing. Welcome to real life. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my brain. You're welcome. Okay, 4 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're doing 5 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are doing 25s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoops. And then we are doing 51s, so I'm taking 2 piles of 25. Let's make sure we've got $280. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, plus 50 is 280. So this is going to be put away, and I'm going to do $70. Oh, I'm going to break it down to $70 a week to do Janelle's escape room binder. I just want to start it. I really want to do it, and I want to make sure I've got the money for it, just at least for this month. So yeah, that's what I decided. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on this, but I did have, here it is. Oh, I'm just going to put a band around this for now. I'm going to put a sticky on it to say escape room, so I know. Okay, escape room binders. And I'm going to put on here 70 per week, which may not always happen, but we can always try. This money is going to go to debt regardless, so it's still, to me, valuable. All right, so we've done this one. We've done business, and now I've got to break down my snowball amount, which is to go to savings challenges. So we should have 20 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, that's a relief. 45s. I wanted a lot of change for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to count this after because I don't trust all this leftover. And 41. So we've got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So for some reason I have a gargantuan amount of money left over. That's a bit terrifying. So let's get this. This is my savings challenge money, or my snowball. So what do we have left? 200? We've got 350, 390. We have exactly $400 left. What have I done wrong, guys? What have I done wrong? I do not know why I have so much money. There's got to be a reason, right? I put the money in the job loss. I took the money out. Okay, so let's go back here because I had to look at my budget. I meant to show you this in the beginning. So I knew that we were going to get more money, and we got a lot more than I thought we were going to do. So my hubby's pay, he had overtime because of Memorial Day. So he got paid $1,701. I don't worry about the cents. I got $200 more, $820 I put in, and then I brought over my $400 from my Etsy. Our mortgage went up. I didn't know it was going up, but that's a bit of a pain. So I'm going to have to redo my budget, but thankfully it happened when we were getting more money. So I'm grateful for that. My debt payment, monthly debt payment of $500 is exactly the same. I kept my sinking funds the same. I did add the escape room binder, some extra money. That's where I put the money. It's going to debt. So we're going to make a pretty good debt payment in June, and that's what I wanted to do. Our snowball was $440. I got $300 that I put into our job lost envelope. I have transferred that money, and we had a $92 rollover. but I still don't know what I've done. So I'm going to pause because it's not making sense to me, because I checked all these figures before I went to the bank and did all the things. So I'm not quite sure what's happened. So let me pause you. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I figured it out because I'm stupid. So I pulled this 300 for my job loss, and I pulled 300 plus my other 100 to be transferred to the bank. So we actually have $400 extra. Isn't that crazy? When does that ever happen? So I tell you what I'm going to do. I like doing my Thrifty Thursdays. So we're going to pull $50 to do that. Okay, this is going into my Thrifty Thursday. So this is a big, I want to pay as much off on debt as I can this month because of not having no income next month. So we're going to put $50 into our Thrifty Thursdays. We are going to pull 100 for my July CD ladder while I've got it. And this leaves us 1, 2, 20, 40, 65, 75, 76, 77. $277 extra. Holy moly. Guess what we're going to do? We are going to put this in job loss. And this maybe, yes, I should pay it off on debt. And you know what? If I feel that we're close, I have a goal this month to get my last debt on the credit card, which is interest-free at the moment. I am at 12,200 and something. My goal going into losing my job at the end of this month of getting that under 10,000. So if I have to pull that from my job loss, I will. Because I would rather have a lower payment, not a lower payment, I would rather pay more off on my debt. So, where did I put my job loss? I should have put it in my savings. Hang on a second, guys. Let me pull it. I'm pretty sure I put it here. Yeah. I'm going to pull this out because technically it's not savings. So, I'm excited that that happened. This is my savings binder. So this is just a placeholder. We're just going to throw this in the back here in case I need it next week. And we're going to put all this money into job loss. So that means we're putting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 40, 65, 75, 76, 77. $577. That excites me because I am concerned. Yes, I'm going to concentrate on my Etsy shop. Yes, I will be getting a little bit of income, but I just don't like banking on funds that are not stable. Like an income is stable. You know that you're going to get a certain amount. With Etsy, and listen, I appreciate every single one of you that have purchased from my Etsy store. I can't thank you enough. And I am going pretty headstrong into my Etsy store to give myself a little bit of income. And in fact, I'm doing a really big launch tomorrow, Saturday, June 8th. I have my new Skelly Lovers savings book that I've finally completed and got everything from, and I have some other challenges, so you don't want to miss that. And because I've taken so long to get all this organized and yep, confused the living crap out of myself, which seems to be a weekly thing, I'm gonna go. So I'm actually excited that I have some extra money in there, and I got to fund my CD ladder for July, because you know this money only ever came from rollover money, and I'm just not going to have the rollover money that I did. So I'm going to add 100. My pen has run out. How sad. Let's do 100 here, and I'm going to put July. So that's that in there, and that makes me feel better knowing that I have already July's CD ladder, and that's my 7th. I started on January. So anyway, this is for Thrifty Thursday. I will leave this here and I will leave you all to it. And thank you for watching my hot mess. And I will see you tomorrow for my big Etsy launch. I hope you can join me. Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace out.